Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the first review of series number 7. Series number 7 being Peach Long Cut. And as you just saw, it will be of the Skoal product. Skoal is of the U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company of Nashville, Tennessee. So let's take a look at the packaging. It is a metal lid with a boxed raised rim. The word Skoal, the outline silver, is raised. So is this half circle going around past the S and the L. Everything else is flat to the can. That is the scrunched U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company warning label that goes around a majority of the banding. This right here is their online promotion at the moment. You basically buy a can of Skoal. You go to their website and enter this code, and they will give you a couple options for gifts. At the moment, there is a pretty substantial looking bottle opener and with a wooden handle, and then a rocks glass, like for bourbon or scotch, which can be monogrammed. Anyway, manufacturer's information, barcode, and probably rules. Yeah, it's rules for the website. Manufacturer's information is basically that it is of Nashville, Tennessee, and that it is 100% U.S. tobacco, as is with all U.S. smokeless tobacco products. So I am going to cut into this because I haven't had it for a while, and I'm sort of actually looking forward to this. I haven't had any fruit-backed flavored dip in quite a while, actually, now that I think about it. And I am always a fan of peach. So, popping the can open. Oh, good. It looks very moist for as far as Skoal products go. The can is full. I'll give you a shot in there. That is, it's a little more brown tinge than it's showing on this camera, but that's pretty darn close. Okay. Smell off the can is a natural peach smell. You can smell tobacco though too. There's a smell of tobacco, but the peach is definitely present. Nothing artificial about it. It's a very natural peach. Unlike, let's say, a dry snuff like the peach I reviewed from Toke a week ago or so, where that would be like being in a small space with a bunch of picked peaches. This is if you sort of cut into one of those peaches. Anyway, I am going to take a pinch, and then I'm probably going to have to hit the pause button because I forgot to bring a paper towel with me here. Okay, it pinches real well, as Skoal usually does. This is pretty moist for a Skoal product. All right. Okay, and I am back. I have always liked Skoal's peach. Usually it is not as moist as this can is, which is good. This can has the normal guaranteed fresh stamped plastic can, and the sell-by date, which looks like it is now laser printed on the back, is April 14th, 2019. So it's well within date. It's a overall pleasant experience. if you don't like peach, then I wouldn't, you know, don't go buy peach dip if you don't like peach. But it's not a, it's very different, let's say, from the Timberwolf product. And what I'm going to guess is what the Longhorn product's like. The Timberwolf product, which I also like, is more candy-ish. All right? This is a little bit more reserved, okay? Flavor-wise, it's a little bit more natural. It's not quite as much in your face, and there is some tobacco flavor too. All right? Nicotine-wise, probably not the highest. I don't have numbers on this one, but I am guessing that it's probably not the highest. But I have no urge to do anything else. This will stay in after this video is over. As I said, I like this stuff. It's one... Actually, now, you all know that I'm not the biggest fan of Skoal. Quality stuff, quality product, but it's just usually not for me. If I was to buy, or if I had to choose one Skoal product, somebody was like, you got to buy a Skoal product, that would be my go-to Skoal product. It is... I'm trying to think how... It's a nice change. Let me put it that way. It's a nice change unless for some reason you do not like peach. Okay? Cling effect, I mean, Skoal, they don't do great on moisture, which I sort of think, and I have said in the past, is probably by design. They're not the greatest moisture levels, but as far as pinching ability and whatnot, it's really, really good. And all Skoal products really are. They pinch really well. They're not the longest cut. I mean, I'm a Stoker's guy, so obviously they don't have a cut anywhere close to Stoker's. But they pinch just about as well. In fact, Stoker's sometimes can get a little bit out of hand. Like when you're pinching, I've done a couple videos, in fact, where like I'm taking half the can out. So, yeah, pinching-wise, it's really good. Not a lot of floaters, okay? Less floaters than any Grizzly product. Little tough getting it around the side because I push around the side for these videos just because of the cling. It sort of clings up on itself, so it is a little bit of work moving it around when it's right in the mouth. Does leave a slight trail, but that's just because there's a little bit of work involved trying to push it around. But pinching-wise, it's excellent stuff, and all Skoal products are. Am I saying a lot? Yeah, I think I am. Anyway, if you like peach and you're looking for something different to step in, nicotine's there. It's not overly high, I don't think. I'm still saying a lot. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, guys. Now, see, this is the problem with this. Okay, pull together. Suit&Tie, Dip&ChewGuy. Pull together. Okay. This is one of those deals where I start making myself laugh and then I can't stop. It doesn't happen often, but it is possible. This has been the review of Skoal Peach Tobacco Blend. It is probably, out of the tobacco blends, my favorite. It is probably my favorite Skoal product overall. It's sort of a, you know, it's a good step in for something different. It's always, the consistency's always going to be good. The product's quality, the container's quality. No, it's not the highest nicotine, and it's not as, the peach isn't as in your face as, let's say, the Timberwolf product, but it's a different peach altogether. The tobacco's still there, and you get that and a peach background. It lasts fairly long. I'll leave this in, probably uploading this video and whatnot. All in all, it's a pleasant experience. Unless, as I said, you don't like peach. If you don't like peach, then you probably can take a skip. Otherwise, if you're used to a high nicotine product, you don't want to get stuck with just a can of this. Let me put it that way. It's sort of like a dessert type dip. If your everyday is Kodiak Winter Green, don't get in a position where you're trapped somewhere with just a can of peach, because you'll end up hating it then, obviously. All right, because it won't supply enough nicotine. But it does have a higher nicotine level than, let's say, the Skoal Cherry Tobacco Blend, which is one of the lowest. So, that's about it. I mean, unless you have something against peach, I would definitely give this a try at some point. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's not a limited time thing. It's been around for I don't know how long now. It can be found in my area basically anywhere Skoal's found, and Skoal's found basically everywhere where I'm at in southeastern Pennsylvania. So this has been the review of Skoal Peach Tobacco Blend. It's a thumbs up. I'll be dipping the entire can. It's not going anywhere. Well, I mean, it's going somewhere, but it won't be going in the trash by any means. Guys, do take care of yourselves. Sorry I was breaking down there for a little while. That usually doesn't happen, but I will be back soon with probably later. Is it after midnight? Later today with the Timberwolf review. Okay? Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.